Greetings everyone. This is an Biscotti, and everybody's afraid of this pad there. This little pad just at the tip of my pointer is the deep sleep pad. So I'm getting ready to pre-tin that and show you how I grab it. Some people are afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it, just be careful. Now, I hope this turns out. I'm trying to get it lined up as best I can. So I already added a little bit of flux on there, and I'm actually looking through my magnifying glasses here, so I'm going to put a little bit of heat on that pad. Not too much. Oop, and there we go. There it's tinned. So I'm not on it that long. On and off. On and off. And then what I do is I take a piece of resistor tail, or you can use LED lead, and I pre-tin my resistor tail, which it would be better if I didn't hold that in my hands, so I'd burn in my fingers, but it's like Mad Cow says, sacrificing your fingers to the gods. So now my resistor tail is pre-tinned and my deep sleep pad is pre-tinned, and I want to get a little solder on my tip, so I'm adding a little bit of solder to my tip, not much. And then I'm going to bring in my resistor tail and I'm going to touch my tin pad, and bada bing, that's it. We've grabbed the deep sleep pad. From here, what I'll do is I'll take a piece of heat shrink. I'm not going to do this right now, and I drop the heat shrink down to cover my resistor tail to where I make my actual connection. But there you have the deep sleep pad. The only thing I'll say on the deep sleep pad is I messed up in the past and did it through the hole, and that was a disaster. So just do it on top of the hole. That way if it breaks free, it's not going to break your contact off. But then I use, a little piece of insulation just to keep it from touching anything else in the area, because it's so close to some other stuff. Because on this particular saber, I'm also going to be grabbing that L3 pad. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-tin all my pads now that I'm going to be using. So I'm going to use a color extender on this. So now I'm getting ready to pre-tin all my pads. I'm going to use L3 on this because this is going to be an RGB saber. Alright, let's try this again. And there is one. Now sometimes if my iron takes on too much solder, I'll wipe it clean in between. That wasn't clean. So I'm trying to heat the pad and then add the solder to the pad and then spread it out. You don't want too much, but you don't want too little either. And it makes wiring a lot easier. That one might need a little bit more. There we go. So now all the pads are pre-tinned. That second speaker pad might need a little bit more, and these might have a little bit too much, but I'll clean them up here before I install it. But that's it. That's prepping my Biscotti board that comes in these cool new scooching boxes from the Custom Saber Shop.